This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and yep, we're gonna visit Rakdos again. It's a powerful color combination with several different ways that you can play it now that Cat Oven has officially been put down. But this deck is interesting, and I want to examine it because Michael Bonde played it to an undefeated record in the Red Bull Untapped International Qualifier, which had over 1,000 participants. So I'm really excited to see how the deck holds up in the epic war zone that is best of one Mythic ladder. And this is an interesting one because when I look at the deck, I can see pretty clearly that it doesn't have any dead cards, which is usually the best of one thing, right? You want to cut the dead cards. You want to cut cards like Aether Gust that only hit some things. You want to cut cards like Dovin's Veto that only hit some things most of the time. This deck doesn't have any dead cards. All these cards are part of an aggro deck. They're all active, but they're very different from what most people play, at least in best of one. And the deck steamrolled something like 9 Sultai decks in a row, set 8 Sultai decks in a row in the tournament. So it was definitely built with the matchup with Sultai in mind, and that's what's most important in best of one Magic the Gathering, because we live in a very strange little bubble. Where are my stats? Standard, mono red 15%, mono green 10%, mono white 10%, Rakdos 6%, Teamer 3.6%, Azorius. Sultai is only 2.8% of the best of one metagame, which is bizarre because it's such a good deck, and I think it's the best of one deck. I showed a version of it. Whenever I need to rank up, I go back to my best of one Sultai and I smash things. Anyway, how does this deck play against the typical field? I really want to know. I think that there's some interesting card choices that we can learn lessons from. Gutter Bones, 3 of those, 1 Serrated Scorpion. Why? Why would somebody do this? The answer is that late in a game, you want a Serrated Scorpion, because if it dies, you want that damage. Gutter Bones is unlikely to hit the opponent late in the game. It comes down tapped, can't even block or trade, and the opponent usually has defenses set up, so you don't get in with your 2-1. But you want the Gutter Bones early. So if you know that you want 4 1-drops, and you know that one of them is good early, and the other is good late, you put in 1 of the card that you want to draw late, and 3 of the card that you want to draw early. In theory, you'll see this more often in your opening hand, and you might draw this later in the game when you really need to. The next interesting card is 1 Agonizing Remorse, which I really actually like. I think that Agonizing Remorse is mostly overplayed in best of one along with Thought Erasure. The negative tempo is really brutal, but having 1 of it, just 1 of it, to take that crucial sweeper or to take Uro out of the graveyard seems really good to me. Lazotep Reaver. There are no Dreadhorde Butchers in this deck. This deck is all about Priest of Forgotten Gods. There's also no Judith. So Lazotep Reaver looks really weird, but goodness gracious, will Priest of the Forgotten Gods appreciate the help. You also look at cards like Whisper Squad that can go fetch more copies. It seems like it's all about a turn 2 Priest and leveraging a turn 2 Priest. Bastion of Remembrance. At first I wondered what this was doing in the deck, and I really wanted a Judith instead. After playing with it a little bit, I know the answer. It's the only way to gain life. There's a Bolas's Citadel in this deck, you guys, and there's a lot of ways to pay life for cards. You pay life with Agonizing Remorse, you pay life with Midnight Reaper, and you pay life with Rankle, potentially. Okay, it's not the only way. Technically, Serrated Scorpion counts, but your Citadel, you can't really go off with Citadel without some way to gain life back when you get too low, and there's a Bastion in here for that. I was surprised it wasn't a Judith as well, but it turned out this card was pretty useful. Midnight Reaper, just 1. You don't want it against aggressive matchups. You don't want it in multiples. You don't want it to clog up your hand, but sometimes you need to refill your hand. I think that the 1 of and 2 of approach and the choices in this deck are particularly interesting. 2 Rankles. The cards you expect: Woe Strider, Mayhem Devil, 24 land. So Would I best of one board this in any way? I'm not going to today, but maybe we'll have some ideas afterwards. So let's dive in. Let's try to let this Rakdos Citadel, Lazatep Reaver, weird one of Scorpion, Bastion, Midnight Reaper deck. Let's let this nonsense begin. This deck hates me, man. Double Whisper Squad? Alright, it's gonna happen sometimes. It's a pretty good curve, all things considered. I can chill the F out. But don't wanna. Don't wanna, man. I get on Magic and I just wanna complain about shufflers. That's a good draw. That is a good draw. Priest on the play, baby. Is the opponent ready for that? Birth. What the heck am I up against? What kind of magic are you playing here? Okay. Are we activating Priest? Because we can turn squads into another card and 2 damage and play a Wolf Strider? I think so. We hold on to this one, so we go like this, activate, pre-dork, target you, fresh cards, 3rd Wolf Strider, Shuffler's fine though. Don't worry about the Shuffler, everybody. Mire Triton. Okay. Opponent's on a brew. Show me how cool it is. I might not let them. I mean, does it get better than claiming this? They look like they're a Croxa deck. You are a Croxa deck, aren't you? Alright, we should go over the top with a Rankle. So we play the squad. Give those up. Make the mana. They give up the Triton, they keep the wall. Okay. Strider gets blocked. That's life. Don't think we want to sacrifice creatures, but draw is good. Discard is pretty good because I have way too many Woe Striders here, I think. Although they want something in their graveyard. Like, they are a graveyard deck. They just milled themselves. They have Timurit Calls the Dead. They probably have stuff they want to throw in their graveyard. Let's just draw. Yeah, we're missing land, but that's what I do here on the channel, you know? I wake up in the morning and I say, guys, let's miss land drops. Wouldn't be another day in the arena without it. Yorion? Da F? Mardu Yorion? Now I'm really confused. Hey, look at you. So is it Strider, claim the Mire? I think so. Yeah. So we could do each player sacrifices a creature, but I'm going to use the Priest anyway. Let's keep doing this. Pretty good draw. Are they dead though, if I play the Bastion? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think so. But I think it is good to get the Bastion down. So that if they sweep the board, they take a bunch of damage for the experience. And we could draw into something off the card draw that would make a difference and help us finish the game. So let's give it a shot. Opponent at 6. This is 5. This is 4. Nothing to play for the mana, unless we want to sacrifice one of our own creatures to draw 2. And I don't think I do. So end the turn. Sacrifice decks make my head spin. Blurry. Quite the pile. I don't know what's happening, but it's happening. Don't know what to say. Heliod's Intervention. I kind of want to keep playing because I'm like, what is this pile, man? What are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they are dead as long as I don't attack really badly. So go like this. Go like this. Each player loses a life. Each player sacrifices a creature. Goat down. Down to 3. Priest your face. They even had to kill Luris at the end. Heartless client. Wow, this hand is slow. In on the draw. We'll draw something. I'll just top deck. It's fine. This is fine. It's just mono red, nothing but mono red. That's Goku for you. All right, top deck Village Rites. That's the plan. It'd be the best top deck. You just claim rights. Easy. They take one of my squad? You monster. How dare you take my squad? Shuffler's fine. Shuffler's so fine. If they take a rights from me next turn and then use it against me, I'm going to have a breakdown, I think. How dare you get to play my deck when I don't? Yeah, nice 1-mana 1/1, buddy. All right, so this is a Bone Crusher Giant, so we have to play around that. We have to play the Mayhem Devil. I want to play the Woe Strider, but it's definitely a Bone Crusher Giant. Or a double shock? Okay. We got 2 shocks out of their hand. That's a big deal. And we still have a Gutter Bones to try to block the Robber. Because we need to stick a Woe Strider. Okay, and a Bone Crusher Giant. Jeez, Red Mage. Red Mage, stop! You're also hitting, like, actual playables and smashing me with them. It's disgusting. You need to stop. I can't even draw, like, I can't even get the 4th land. But you are playing my deck. That's not okay. Now everybody attacks Embercleave, right? Right? It's gotta be it. And another Robber. Okay, no Embercleave. No, could be worse. Steal my priest. Steal the land. Alright. This is so weird. Nope. As much as I would like that, I need to be using claim and I need to hit my land drops. Or is this the play? Like, what are they going to do on their turn? They're going to claim it, right? They have to attack first, though. They're going to play my priest, too. We can claim that. That's a lot better. Is this the play? What are we going to here, 11? They don't have lethal on me next turn unless they draw perfect. And this can start picking off all this nonsense. Okay. What's that last card? Is it land? It might be. I think land is reasonable. Uh-huh. Here they come again. Get some land at last. And no, not your own Mayhem Devil. That's gross. Alright, they don't have a way to sacrifice unless they steal the... Oh, they can steal the Woe Strider, can't they? Yeah. They can steal the Woe Strider. and sacrifice stuff, so we don't want to give them that opportunity. Alright, they play the devil. We're going to have to take that. How do we sacrifice it, though? The priest. We sacrifice with the priest. Crap! we don't have enough red! We don't even have enough creatures. God, this draw is so terrible. It's so terrible. So we have to do this and play this and activate this target here. And do I need to sacrifice a creature too? I do. I can't give them back the priest. Yes. And then I have to sacrifice these. And we have to pick off you. And we have to pick off you. This is such a disaster. And then we're just dead, right? We're dead to the Mayhem Devil. This is the worst mono red game of all time. I've played a lot. This one is horrible. Like, absolutely horrible. Look, they're playing more of my cards than I am. Just look at this. It's absolutely messed up. Alright, give me one turn here. Let me steal this frickin' devil. They drew Embercleave. They always draw Embercleave. Why wouldn't they, right? I couldn't hate you more. I really couldn't. I couldn't hate this more. On the draw, no red. I think we have to give that a try. It is the splash color. There's only 8 red cards in the whole deck. Let's play the Scorpion. The one Scorpion that I draw in every hand, along with the one Citadel. Turn 2 Clover seems good. Let's see if the opponent... I think it's Priest. I think I'm supposed to play this thing aggressive. I'm gonna feel really bad if they have Beanstalk Giant. Okay, they miss. Interesting. What you got? Is it the Borrower? It's always the Borrower. This is gonna be rough, but they do have to answer everything always. Oh god, they drew both. Borrower and Bone Crusher. Rip. Well, just got worse, guys. Just got a lot worse. Can I draw Fabled Passage? No. No, I cannot. And with no way to sacrifice anything, you're seeing the limitations of this deck without the Cat Oven. This is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Still no sacrifice option. We get the Escape to the Wilds at least. Could be worse. And we're 1 away from a Citadel, which could go nuts. But for the most part, this is terrible. I top decked another Bone Crusher. Once you have a Clover, it's just the best card in your deck by a mile. And here it is, just making a mockery of our attempts at playing Magic. No, that Fabled Passage is late, man. God, did we need that 2 turns ago. Alright, Citadel carry. What the heck is this? Wait, what? What? Why? What the hell is going on? Is it showing me the order of my deck? No, it's showing me what's on the field. What the hell is going on? Cool, dude. Nice glitch. That was really fun. I'm so happy I'm here, aren't you guys? Isn't Magic great? Nah. Okay, come on. You'd be salty too if you got glitched out that hard and you had to face draws like this with draws like that. Like, come on, guys. Give me a break. We have to protect our life total. Alright, they're tapped out facing a Citadel. I don't know what's going on with our Citadel, though. I don't know if I can actually play cards off of it. Alright. That's a card. That's a card. This is a card. Now we're out. We have no sacrifice at all. Let's play this. Target. I think we better target this. Because if we're going to pull this off, it's going to take a lot of damage. What the hell is going on, man? What the hell is actually going on? It's a good hand with a turn 2 priest. Let's go. It's the only sacrifice outlet, so we need it to live really badly. Get him, Gutterbones. Get him. Yay, green. Alright, don't show them the priest until after we attack here. They might be much more willing to trade if they knew what was coming. No attacks, no plays. Interesting. Let's play a squad. Let's go get another squad member. See if the opponent wants to block here. If they do, we just end up making them sacrifice something bigger. And we can do this at instant speed. We don't have to do this now. We can hold up the activation because we can always pump the mana back into the Whisper Squad. So we're not wasting the mana. And here comes Yorvo. We can steal Yorvo and punish the opponent with it. Let's go ahead and do this now. Ooh, second claim. Awesome. If only the opponent had another creature, I'd make them sacrifice it. Rip. How long will they stand for their own creatures being used against them? This is whenever another green creature enters the battlefield, so this won't trigger it. Scorpion. Alright, let's get back Gutterbones. Play Gutterbones. Activate squad again, I think. Or, better just to play 2 creatures, right? Because we get, like, kind of the squad from hand. The only punish is if we actually draw the Whisper Squad. Which could happen. Man, mono green. Like, what are you gonna do? Questing Beast me? Oh, they have a Hydra. They have something that does kill the priest. Mine. I really don't know. Against Yorion, I feel like it's a keep because we have some of the card advantage cards like Midnight Reaper. Rankle can put on a lot of pressure. So, let's see what happens. Opponent leads on the Abzan Triome. Gotta mute your dog, sorry. Not sorry. Why do I say I'm sorry for that crap? Village Rights, I think? Could discard Citadel, because you could say we'll never get there, but if we get to Citadel, we should win. How good is Rankle against them, really? I guess it draws cards, so it's probably fine. Man, this is where it sucks so much. Our worst card was Gutter Bones. All of this draws cards. Should I just give up on land? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're gonna draw lands other ways. Hitting your land drops. So freaking important. Let's see if the opponent will block here. They must have like Charming Prince then. Alright, we'll hold off. Playing for the Citadel. Citadel Woe Strider is my life now. Second Fenlurker. Alright, let's pitch you. Pile up some cards. I don't think Priest is very good. Pretty sure they'll just kill it. Although the mana from it could be good. Oh, let's get rid of the Scorpion then. That's definitely not very good. What's the play? Priest is so far from activating. I think it's gotta be you. It's a few turns from being Elspeth Conquered Death. Yep, that gets us a card at least. Yorion, though, is gonna just devastate us if they drew it. Absolutely destroy us. I guess I can lose 2 priests, right? Play Devil, pick something off there. I think it's better to Rankle. And just keep the card count coming. Although that getting Oath of Kayet is really bad. But I mean they're kind of on the nuts if they have Yorion here anyway. So what could I do? What could I really do? Well, manual taps are kind of relieving. Alright, why did they need that mana left over? They didn't. They were just being careful for I don't know why.
Glad to be here. Your problems are my profits. Good riddance to... I'll be back. You beat me this time. Bravo.
Alright. Want a Woe Strider this turn pretty bad. That would be nice. Nope. So, we'll play you and you. Don't want to put out the Gutter Bones to get exiled by the Kaya. Opponent refuses to miss a beat. Do we discard the other priest? I think so. We want a very cheap card to help us ramp into Citadel if we get to untap with these. They don't have Elspeth Conquers Death, or I think we would have seen it on the Devil.
Dematerializing? Huh.
Claim. Claim's not bad. Okay. If I spend 2 mana, though, I'd have to draw land to play the Citadel. That's not great. Will we draw it? Will we draw it? Feels like we will. At the same time, claim on a Yark's Fenlurker isn't the greatest play of all time. So let's just not make it. Let's go like this. Let's save the claim. Ping. Ping. There's 6 cards in exile, and the Kaya can drain us for 6, so we are in some Kaya danger here. There's the land. Oops. Land off the top. Village Rites the Priest. Or hold it. Yeah, I can't go too far this turn anyway, or the Kaya will ultimate. Better to save it to go with the claim. Okay, another Bell Haunt from the opponent. Plus Kaya or minus Kaya? I think they should minus it. I think it would be smart because of the Citadel. I think you don't want me to have enough life to be able to go off. But instead they're going to plus Kaya.
Well done. I'm gone for now, but not forever.
They're at 27. If we draw a Woe Strider, though, a lot of good things could happen. Oh boy. It's on. It's on. Let's start here. Play here as well. Okay. It's getting scary. It's getting very scary. There's an Oath of Kaya on the field that drains us. And there's a Kaya that can minus to kill us. Another land. You've got to be kidding me. Down to 3. Another Oath of Kaya is lethal.
That one actually got through.
A Yorion is lethal. We could be a life point higher if we played a claim from hand and left the claim on top of the deck. I'll have to wonder about that one. It's not like we used our mana anyway. But this deck just doesn't gain life. All it has is the one Bastion. So once your life total's low, your Citadel's dead. That's just the way it is. It's a lot of rope to make that play.
Be gone. You better. I won't forget this.
Okay, we need like a Whisper Squad. Okay! Whisper Squad achieved. Now we need to reveal the Bastion off the top, right? We can't even attack the opponent. The Oath of Kaya will kill us. Better go get another for later. There's a Strider, but we can't get it. We can get to it. But we're dead to the Oath of Kaya, so it doesn't really matter what we do here. Yeah, we can't even hit the Bastion. Oh god, this was terrible. Ugh. Squad, I guess. Is that the reason you keep a hand like this? Yeah. Yeah, I see it. I can see it. We'll give it a try. This is mono white. No, that's not how the song goes. Alright. You want some? No? Cool. I will get more squad. Pride mate, of course. Wow. Alright, clunky curve out achieved. Definitely achieved. I've been pretty frustrated today. Things have not gone remotely my way, but this game is very much in the balance, so can't get all tilted just yet. But we are the control here. So am I chumping a Pride Mate? I think I am. Because if we don't have life for the Citadel and the Reaper, and this deck doesn't have the life gain anymore because Cat's gone, yeah, we gotta take a jump block. Do we woe stride it, or do we rights it? I think we woe stride it. We really want that on the field. I guess I'll keep it. Citadel is kind of our game plan now. Strider Citadel. Definitely an annoying card, but they don't have that much life yet. And we can block these for a while. Unless they pull out a Shadow Spear or some jank. Axos would have been a good attack, but I guess they're defending a Johnny. Alright. Linden, sure. Scary. Definitely scary. There's too much good stuff going on here.
True friends always stand by your side.
Now, do I want the Reaper on the field when all this is going on? I don't think I do. We just need to make sure that we draw an untapped land. How exciting. Everybody loves good triggers. Now the opponent should have just made this. I guess if you make it pro-white, I just end up, yeah, if you make it pro-white, we could just, or pro-black, we use the goat to block. So, here's the blocks. First scry first. We need an untapped land. That is not it. Take another shot. We have a few shots here. There's a land. Not really the one we want, but oh well. Squad can go to the bottom. And then we squad up. And now we try to Citadel combo. Because we're not gonna make it out without it. Alright, it has been determined I will shock for this land. There's no other way. And what do we see on top of the library? It's a land. It's always gonna start with a land. I don't think I have... Yeah, there's just no life gain. Oh wait! That is life gain. Hype! You're telling me there's a chance. Down to 5. Is Priest worth keeping? I guess. It's not a land. There you go, Devil. This gains a life. Alright, play the Devil. Sack you. This will gain a life. Start sending off bolts of lightning, I guess. I mean, how do we win, right? Well, wait. We can just block this stuff. We don't have to win this turn. We just can't take any damage. So, you know, let's go here. If they use the Alcide, we'll just kill something else, see? Alright, so, hold on. This one was pointing at this one. This one can point here. So we take out the Hawks. We also have to take out the Ajani for its for its 0 ability. If they get to 35, which seems likely enough. Will be a thing. Right? Ooh, claim? Hello. That's pretty good. But we're on 1, so let's sack this first.
Remember what I taught you.
I'll take your 1717. Sack one of the... Hold on. Let's sack the priest. Where are you going? Where are you going? It's 1 to 29! It's 1 to 29, dude! Alright. Bye. It looks like an amazing curve. I'm sure it will go absolutely horribly, but let's find out. It has been the worst day, but we're gonna... Every game can be the game that you turn it around. Every time. Great. Off to the races over here. Let's see if a priest sticks. Mono green. Scavenging ooze. Okay, alright. Ooh. Yes. But I could also play Rankle this turn, which I think is better. Yeah, they're down 1-1. Don't have anything I want to discard. I think we just draw with this. Don't really want to trade with the ooze right now either. Both my creatures are really good. But we might be able to get another sacrifice trigger next turn thanks to Rankle, and it looks like that's what's going to happen. Opponent doesn't use the ooze. I guess they're defending the troll? It's pretty weird. Try it again. Alright, we draw another Gutter Bones. We can use the mana in a few ways. But let's just play Whisper Squad Gutter Bones. If the opponent chooses to target the Gutter Bones now, we just get it back. I think they see that. Uh-huh. Alright, each player loses 1 life and draws a card, each player discards a card, each player sacrifices a creature. I think we can do without the Blood Crypt. Give up our Gutter Bones. We'll get it back. It's fine. And the opponent is at 6 with no board, and that's a scoop 'em ups. Maybe we found our matchup. Mono green, baby. We're gonna beat up on mono green. It's a great hand, but it's on the draw. Let's see what happens. Turn 2 Priest. That seems to be all that matters in these games. Like, if they can answer the turn 2 Priest, we have this really bad uphill climb. But if they can't, we just spiral the game so hard. So, I think it's all about you. And you're rotating soon. What will be left of this deck? Yeah. They've got something. They've got something. So do we slow roll our Priest for that purpose? I don't think so. It's the only 2-mana play. We have other good cards in our hand. If they kill this, they're still going to have to figure out how to kill other things. Yep. Snap, eliminate. And now the Scoos. Great. Awesome. It's another card that's just makes me groan so much. Ghost Rider? If they kill it with like another eliminate, they can eat it, which is pretty bad. Mayhem Devil? We have ways to get a sacrifice trigger. I think it's better if we play the Strider. Okay. Okay, guys. Still having my track record of getting absolutely clowned today. I see 2 sacrifice triggers though. Let's see if the opponent blocks the Gutter Bones. How brave. How very, very brave. Alright, there's a Devil, there's a Passage, which I think we just hold. We'll use Rights if we have to, but we can't kill the Ooze yet. Cameo. I can't cause you to discard or sacrifice. Okay, just remember that. It's a tricky one to remember.
You would make an excellent
and you shocked
for my
yourself.
study.
And you get back Eliminate.
The past is never forgotten.
Scavenging Ooze goes after the Priest. Seems impatient, but we'll see. Alright. Do we use the Village Rights here? We can shoot down the Tameo, and we might draw a claim. That's pretty good.
You are setting a bad example. I have learned all I can here.
Claim. But we don't have a sacrifice now. I hate this game, man. Hate it so much. I guess they have to eliminate something and they gain a bunch of life, and we play you. We play you. Yeah, I guess we just need to deal all this damage, right? Put them on blast. Man, Claim is a lot worse when they get their card back. And I don't seem to be able to pair Claim with a sacrifice card. I can't do it. Oh my god. Oh my god! I hate Magic. I hate my life. What am I doing with myself? Alright, draw Claim. I couldn't be less excited. One turn off. And they should eliminate it now. They should eliminate it before I get control of it. Good job. Yes, flood. Flood! That's a card. That resolves. The troll! There's a troll on top of my deck. An absolute troll. What the hell, man, is going on? This is the worst day of Magic ever, but I'm still in this game somehow. Come on. Come on, man, I need this. I need this. Eugene.
Unutilized knowledge.
Devil. I can... Yep, that's game. Oh my god, how the heck? What a weird game. The opponent's probably like, what the heck? I get it. There's two sides to the story. I needed that one. I needed that one. I thought the deck was completely just out to destroy me. Well, it'll help rebuild our rank if we can beat the person at 139, and this is kind of a hand. It curves a bit. I'm a little nervous that I won't actually get to play the Woe Strider on turn 3 because of the passage. But we run 24 land. We should draw one. Actually, I think the odds are against it. But there's no way I'm missing that. Opponent slowing down to think with the priest on the field on turn 2 on the play. Yep. The trump card. The card that gets him. Priest of Forgotten Gods. Okay. I think what we want to do is use the squad to fetch another squad, since we can't hit land here. Boon of the Wishgiver. Huh. Some kind of Jolrael Simic? I don't know. They've got a full grip. What are they going to do with it? Okay, I'm getting weird, like, Boon of the Wishgiver vibes. Or, I mean, discontinuity. I'm getting weird discontinuity vibes. So I'm trying to keep the... I'm not going to, like, put a pile of things on the stack. If they want to use it here, that would be okay. No? Alright. Let's attack with the squad, see what they do. Do I want to play an Agonizing Remorse? I feel like what I should do is go for a Woe Strider. And then decide whether or not to sack a squad and a goat and try to remorse the opponent. Whatever they're up to, it's got to end somewhere. Okay, they're going to do this now. It's in my second main, so we give up on future squatting, but I think it's worth it to get the mana boost. And we get to get the squad white back on the field. Pretty bizarre choice on that play. Makes me wonder if they're going to sweep the board now. Which, so far we've seen green and blue, but black could definitely be on the menu. Yeah, pretty bizarre play to let me recast the priest in the same turn that I got to use it. Wouldn't have happened if they did that on the end step or in combat. I guess in combat, yeah, I wouldn't have had the mana, so they had done it in combat. Alright, Jolrael. Jolrael Kitty. Still green-blue from what I can tell. Mayhem Devil. Mayhem Devil. We could play Gutterbone, sack both of those. The opponent gives up probably the 2/2. Then we play the... I think this is it. Sacrifice those, draw our second card, get free kitty. I get kitty. I got a kitty token, guys. Alright, now I got the 3 mana, 4 total. I think if I remorse the opponent, they're not going to come back from this, but I also want the devil. We'll see. Pick. Two cards seems nice, so we don't run out of gas. Hard to argue with that. Here comes Uro. Free damage! Yay. And a passage? Yay! Do it! Use the passage! Feel the burn. 3 mana. What could it be? Well, if I get to hit them, they're definitely going to die. Probably a Shark Typhoon. So an instant speed sacrifice with a Village Rites could get it out of the way. So I think a Woe Strider here, making a goat, makes a lot of sense. Aether Gust. We could let that go to the top, then redraw it. But yeah, there's nothing I want to sacrifice now. I could also just sacrifice it here, and then the opponent goes to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then they can't crack their passage. Yeah. I think putting it on top still wins. Yep, and they didn't crack the passage, so they don't have anything they can do about it. So they go to 2 here, and then Woe Strider finishes the job with the help of the devil. And that's game. Rank rebuild. Yes! Back into the top 1500. Can we turn it around? And we are back for the post-game wrap-up, and this deck was rude to me, man. I don't know what it is. The deck has a lot of sacrifice outlets in 4 Village Rites, 4 Priest, 4 Woe Strider, and 2 Rankle, but I just... Oh man, did I miss Witch's Oven today. Did I miss having that way to sacrifice just sitting on the battlefield. It was a rough day. This video, let's see, the video that will go on the main channel, there were some exciting games. You're going to hopefully enjoy those. But there was a lot of pain. Maybe I'll do an outtakes video for the CGB gaming channel. We'll see how that goes. But oh my goodness, I felt absolutely slapped around after today, and we deranked pretty hard. Like, where did I start? Around 500. Finished up in the upper thousands. I lost a lot to end up around 1400, and then we kind of just stabilized around that 99% 1400 range, but we didn't get ahead of it. The deck was basically holding 50-50 from there, and I couldn't get on one of those win streaks that usually carries me back into the 500 plus zone. So yeah, I think that the deck, either I am very bad at it, which is possible. I'm not naturally great at these kinds of strategies, the sacrifice strategies. They take a lot of thinking for me compared to control decks. Also, maybe I got really unlucky. Bad luck does happen. There will be days where no matter what cards you are dealt, you won't get over a 50% win rate. It's just not going to happen. My opponents did seem to be like crushing it all day. Like they just had whatever it was pretty often. So maybe that's part of it. But this deck won the tournament, and I think it's definitely worth trying these things out and playing them. But the build, like, for the biggest thing that bothered me the most was every time I would play either I'd have Claim the Firstborn, but no way to sacrifice a creature. That's very annoying. And it feels like that shouldn't happen as much with this deck, but it did. The other one is Bolas's Citadel with no way to gain life. I miss that little cat, man. I miss that little cat. And Bastion of Remembrance bailed us out once, but the rest of the time I just played the Citadel, I played a few spells, and I died. And because I didn't have the life total anymore. So yeah, this is not the build I'm all about. What would I do to make it different or better? I mean, I'm not a person for these kinds of 1-ofs and 2-ofs. I can see where it comes from, but it's not for me. I would cut most of the 1-ofs and 2-ofs, and I would run... I missed Dreadhorde Butcher a lot. If you want to run the Citadel, I think you should run more Bastions. I think that's... It actually turned out to be a really good life gain source, and I approved of it a lot. The problem was I only had one of it, so when the Citadel did go off, nothing good happened. So I would probably turn the Agonizing Remorse and maybe the Reavers into Bastions and see how that goes. And probably the Midnight Reaper I would turn into another Bastion. I'd just Bastion it up. We'd see if we can Citadel Bastion some stuff. That would be what I would try if I were playing the deck tomorrow. All right, now that we've done the video and the Cool Kids Club is here, and you're still here, and you want more, what are we doing today? We're talking about my sponsor, CoolStuffInc.com. You know, cool stuff in stock. You guys like to sound off those intros. I love that. But Zendikar Rising is now available for pre-order. So you, the cool kids, if you're going to order Zendikar Rising, consider trying it out from CoolStuffInc.com. They're good people. They support the channel. I appreciate them a lot in this COVID time. They have continued supporting streamers. They haven't cut any of their Magic streamers that I know of, and they have continued to support me. So I appreciate them. Make sure, if you do this, that you use the promo code CGB5. Blow that up. Zoom it in. I'm trying to zoom it. I'm not being cool. I can't scroll. Why can't I scroll left to right? I was trying to zoom in on the code. I failed miserably. There you go. Pro YouTube. They're going to love this commercial. CGB5. CGB5. Use that promo code. Don't shop without a discount. Shop safe. Be cool. CGB5. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.